Well, hello everyone. Does anyone hear me? We're waiting just a couple minutes here to let everybody join. Can you hear me? Oh, great. Thank you. All right. Okay, here we go. There we are. We got it. Hi, Rick. And we got Zuka and Chris. There she is. Yes, hello. And Dermont and Ireland. Oh, that's so awesome. I just love that. I hope I'm loud enough. I'm going to move this over here. Here, put the microphone here. There we go. And let's see here. We have, oh, United Kingdom. How neat that is. All right. Now I'm going to tell everyone we do have a giveaway today at the end of this video or this live session, anyways. It's going to be about 30 minutes long today, I think, somewhere around there. And but in order to participate, you have to like, and you got to like this video. So everybody, don't forget to hit the like button because I'm going to be looking for it. And you also have to be a subscriber. Okay. So if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. You think this is a ploy? I guess it is. All right. But anyways, you got to do that to participate. Okay. And today I'm going to do uh, the whoever gets this giveaway. I'll show you what I have here. Okay. We have this because everybody asked me about it. I kept hearing questions about what is that you're using to wind your strings. Well, there it is right there. Although I have to say, I might take it out of the package to make it smaller to ship. Our shipping is so expensive these days. And then I'm going to also add in a set of Extra Life, the Didarios here. And so that's what's going to be today. So stick around. You got to stay on here, and you have to be subscribed, and you have to like the video today. So we got to get some likes up there. All right. Okay, so we're just going to give it a couple more minutes. I usually wait like 3 minutes before we get started. And what I did is I went through and I looked at I went through and I looked at all the different comments that have been made. I got to wake up. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Oh my goodness, I don't know if this 9:30 thing is good or not. We'll find out. But anyways, I went ahead and went through and just picked a number of comments and questions, and I thought we would go through some of those today. And then if you have questions, I want you to write them down. And yes, Rick, shipping is everywhere, so that's why I picked something small to make it doable. And hopefully, I can package it well if it has to go someplace out of the country. And it won't have batteries in it or anything, but hopefully I'll be able to, get a real good price on that if it's leaving a country. All right. Okay. All right. So let's get started. Okay. So let's see who we have here. So far, we've got like 25. That's great. Awesome. And we've got, let me back up here a little bit. We got Rick and Zuka. I hope I'm saying that right, from Italy. We have a lot of people from different places. Chris and Dermont from Ireland. And let's see, Divia 5 scuba training. Oh, how neat. United Kingdom. We got Janie and Michael and Rick and Divya. Oh, we got that one. John, Tony, and hi, Tony. He always hits every one of my videos every morning, almost the first one. Okay, let's put that over here. I wonder, is everybody seeing me in the right direction today? What I did was I switched back to my laptop, so I'm curious about that. Okay, great. Dive at 5. Okay, we got a diver at 5. Oh, whatever time that is. Denmark. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Oh my goodness. So I guess I did hit the group from another country. This is great. I wanted to do this. So I hope the language isn't a barrier. And so why don't we just get started with this? Does anybody, first of all, have a question for me today that they came on and thought, if I get a chance, I'm going to ask that. So I'll give you a chance to write that down. And okay, I'm on the right side. I'm not left-handed. Great. It's actually strange because what I'm looking at is a little bit flipped, but I think it's going out right because the words come out right. So, okay, so let's see. Why only 10,000 subs when you're so likable? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I've only started for a year ago, so it kind of grew fast. Hold on one second. So I started about a year ago, and yeah, it just sort of bloomed, and it's still growing. It's growing about 500 members a month now. It was growing about 1,000 when it first started, but I think that's a pretty good pace. I'm fine with that, and I have to come up with stuff to feed this thing with. So I hope I don't disappoint anybody. That's what I'm always concerned about. Um, all right. So, any other questions here? Uh, The morning frog, yeah, definitely. Oh my goodness. It comes along with the fog, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so let me start out here. I'm going to start out with a question from Faith. She asked me what my email is, and I left that. I wanted to bring this up because if you look under all my videos now and you go underneath the heading of the label, you'll see a drop. You drop it down, it'll say more. You'll see my address, my PO box. You'll see my email. It's all there. And I just recently added a link to go right to the join button if you want to join the membership. So that's there as well. And that membership, by the way, we met yesterday. It was a number of us that met online and or actually on a Zoom call. So we got to see each other and we had a good time. I enjoyed that so much. So if you want to join a Zoom call and actually we get a chance to see you and your guitar, you can even, well, we tried to play, but on Zoom, the music doesn't come through. I'm not sure why, but it was still, it was a great time to sit and talk and just enjoy each other's company. So yeah, if you want to get involved with that, you have to become a member. It's about $3, so it's not terrible, and you can always turn it off. And I really won't get my feelings hurt, honestly. Everybody's on a budget, so yeah. Okay, here we go. So let's see. Let's see. How do you keep up with the videos that you're making? I don't at my age. I don't. I'm concerned about it because that's why I was trying to, maybe do every other day, because it is a lot. It's not so much the video; it's the editing that is really takes a lot of time. And so, usually for every video, you're looking at about 2.5 hours of work to do that. I'm retired, so I have some time to do that. And be honest with you, I've been enjoying it. So but my concern is the content. If it's worthy to be watched, after a while, it's like, well, what do I do now? So yeah, but it's fine, and that's why I really enjoy hearing from you. If you have ideas of something you'd like to hear from me, a video, give me those ideas because I need them. At this age, I need all the help I can get. So I always appreciate that when I hear from different ones. How many guitars do you have? And what's the most expensive one? I would say right now, out of every guitar I have, my James White is probably, it's a Brazilian rosewood. It's called the Black Dog. It's a James White guitar. Actually, I played it yesterday on my video. On yesterday, well, actually, it's this morning's video. So there was a video that came out this morning. So I was playing that guitar. That thing cost about $8,000. So that's the most expensive. I mean, I haven't gone way out, but that still for me is a lot of money. Most of my guitars cost lately, they've been costing around $1,500, the ones that I've been picking up. Some of the vintage that I picked up were around under 1,000. So that seems to fit my budget a little better. And actually, I've sort of slowed down a little bit. So I got to stay in budget. So yeah, it's a good question. And how many guitars do you have? I probably have, it's hard to give that answer because I have a lot of projects out in my garage. They're broken guitars that I want to fix and give to a young person or something. And so I'm not counting those. So the ones that I actually, and I'm not counting the ones that are here that belong to somebody else because I have family members that have dropped off guitars and never picked them up. And so I probably have about 18. All right. So, oh, hello, back to back. It's good to see you. Yeah, I enjoy your videos so much. If anybody wants to watch some really great videos, you have to check out Back to Back, Country Rock and Roll Oldies Band. It's really fun to watch. So that's a good one. Okay. Oh, you can see me on big screen TV. Oh, that's great. I got a big head now. That gives me great comfort, Rick. All right. Okay, so that was my first question. Let me go to the next one. Um, let's see. Oh, we're talking about tuners, and so the question came up about my Yamaha, the little. I don't have it here. I meant to bring it out. The Yamaha THR5A. It's a little amplifier that works by battery, or you can plug it in. It's real small. That has a tuner on it. And so, yes, I did find that tuner. I know it's there, but I don't usually go run for an amplifier to tune a guitar. Lately, I've found this tuner to work really, really well. It's called a Fender, and it's the FT1, $12. Works great. And of course, I always use online. I like Guitar Tuna. That app is so good, really good. Okay. Oh, here's a good question. Let's see if I make sure there's none here. It's just me here today. Hello, Greece. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Yeah, that is so neat. Okay, let's see here. Just so we've got, let me see, we've got about 27 people on here. And so that increases your odds to win today. So stick on here. The end of this live session, I'm going to do a giveaway, and I'm going to give these things away right here. And it doesn't matter where you're at. I'll ship it to you. Okay. But you have to like and you got to subscribe. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to throw that in there. That's coming up soon. All right. We got to move along. So here's a question that came up. It was if I had to choose between a Gibson Zero, the L1 that I have, and the Mackenzie and Mar, the little baby boat, which one would I take? And so that's kind of like, what would you like to bring with you if you were on a desert island? That was really, really hard to pick because those are both great guitars. Almost not fair, because one is, under $1,200. Well, actually is $1,299 now. But, one is the Mackenzie Mars, costs under 1,500, and the Gibsons are, $3,000-4,000. So which one? I probably would pick the Gibson, not because one's better than the other, but because I already own it and it's worth more. But when it comes to how they play and which one plays better, be honest with you, they're equal. Mackenzie and Mar hit it out of the park. And if you want to see a great, and I'm not representing them, I'm not their sponsor. I don't sponsor Mackenzie and Mar, but I do think that they're an awesome guitar. And you can check them out. Check out their website. They really do keep the prices down. See, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. I'm glad that the videos helped there. What got you started playing guitar? I was a teenager and I wanted to be cool. At that time, we're talking back in the 70s now, so 60s, 70s. Let's see, I think it was in the 70s when I got my first guitar. I was playing violin, but that wasn't very cool. You couldn't walk in the band. and getting on the bus with a violin case just didn't do it for me. Isn't that pitiful? I wish I would have stuck with the violin a little more. After I did, get somewhat proficient reading playing the violin, and I played in an orchestra. But once that thing went up into the cabinet, I didn't pay much attention to it after that because I got a guitar, and that's what I really wanted. I was a teenager. Hello from San Francisco Bay Area. Uh, where is McKinsey and Mar based? They're in Canada, and but they also have a, a store, or I don't know what you want to call it, a warehouse in the United States. So I think that helps with the tariff issue. But yeah, they're really, check them out. They're awesome, awesome company. Um, and let's see here. Okay, let me move on to the next one. So my answer to that would probably be the Gibson, simply because it's going to retain its value, because McKinsey and Mar really is, as we can see, isn't known real well. They're not a huge company, and if you try to sell it, somewhere down the line, it's probably going to lose a certain amount of what you put into it. That's just the way it is. It is that way with a lot of guitars, but I think Martins and Taylors and Gibsons, they do retain their value a lot better. Okay, simply because they're known, I think, not because one plays better than the other, and not because one isn't a better deal than the other, because Big Kinsey and Mar truly is a better deal. Okay, let's see here. Let me move on to the next one. Um, let's see what okay, here's one. This one is on the Seinmo guitars. Have you heard of them? Okay, it's HSIEN Mo guitar, MO guitar, Seinmo guitar. I think they're made in China, and they're offering now. They made a comment that they're offering double O's and triple O's, but that is a really neat website as well, and they sell guitars that are designed like other famous guitars like Loudon and McPherson, and they sell them for a really, really low price. But from what I'm hearing is they play very, very well. I've yet to get a chance to play one yet, but that's called the Seinmo guitars, and that's not spelled the way it sounds. HSIENMO. Okay, here's my next question. Oh, this is actually a comment. Someone bought an Alvarez Laureate. That was Thomas. It was a triple O. And I heard that they are really, really nice guitars. The Alvarez Laureates, they were at the NAM show this year. I don't know if you've had a chance to watch the NAM videos, but you'll find videos on that particular instrument, and they really, really look interesting. That brings up another comment, is that I've been asked, when are we going to go on another road trip? And I have plans to go on road trip. I'm hoping to go in June to down. I'm going to start with going down south, and let me bring this up. There's actually 4 guitar stores in Southern California that I want to visit. The Imperial Vintage store in Burbank, True Tone Music in Santa Monica, Old Style Guitar Shop in Silver Lake, and Norman's Rare Guitars in Tarzan, California. Hope I said that right. Yeah, so that's going to be coming up in June, I hope, and maybe sooner. I don't know, because it's here in California, and I've yet to visit these. It's interesting. The ones that are closer to home, I haven't visited. And then in the summertime, I'm planning on a trip to go around the country, and we'll be picking up stores that are small mom and pop shops, I guess you'd call them, and it should be a lot of fun. So I'll be bringing you videos from each of those. That is, if the stores allow me. I've yet to run into a store that didn't allow me to video playing their guitars. So it could happen, but so far so good. Yeah, McKinsey and Mar doesn't sell outside of Canada and US, unfortunate. You'd almost have to find one used and have it shipped to you. if you're come from outside the country. Martin Acoustics, Fender, Telly, all that you need. Well, I don't know. I guess it is true. They make great guitars and they're probably all that you need. But at the same time, it's so nice to play some. They're so creative. Some of these beautiful instruments that are out there. I just like to play them all, and I like the looks of them. And funny thing about guitars, I even like the smell of the guitar. If you ever walk into a store that was they specialize in just acoustics, and the room is just filled in the air with that beautiful smell, it really is neat. Yes, I am enjoying playing the Fender Highway in church, Chris. Definitely. I play it most of the time now because it's lightweight. It's predictable. You plug it in, it plays. It sounds great. I don't have to spend a lot of time fiddling with knobs. I like the fact the volume knob is not up here because I don't hit it when it's up in here. Any of these areas, I tend to hit it and change the volume and don't know I did it. Okay. Hope Norman's will has something to play in his store. I'm sure he'll let you video. I hope so. He seems like such a neat person. I'm hoping I get a chance to meet him. Understand he is quite the legend, so that'll be fun to do. Alan, you have an Ovation. Oh yeah, I bought an Ovation back in the 70s. Yeah, I think it was 70s or early 80s, one of the others, when they first, I guess Glenn Campbell was making them quite popular, and also Cat Stevens. Um, let's see here. Let me go on to this next one here. I hope I'm not missing anybody because I don't have anybody watching this today. They're all sleeping. Okay. So, yeah, that's McKinney. We got that question. Um, and we've got someone from Norway here. It was a comment they made is that they thought it was amazing that Norway could listen in. I think it's amazing. We're sitting here and I've got all places from all around the world looking in on this video. I just think that's absolutely awesome. Okay, so let me just we're running low on time, so I think I might have to get to the question, but let me see if there's anything else. Somebody mentioned the Gumby and Pokey back here, and the Pokey Gumby is actually a newer Gumby, but the Pokey is actually from I think the 70s or the 60s. It's an original, and I'd like to get the actual old Gumby, but I haven't spent any time looking. Let's see. Oh, here's a question I just want to bring. Somebody brought up the tonewood oven call. Have you heard of that tonewood? I think it keeps the price down, and it's an unknown, but it's actually in the family of the rosewood guitars, and I've played some of them, and I think it sounds awesome. It's a beautiful sounding. The wood itself, when you look at it, to me, the ones I've seen aren't figured that much. In fact, sometimes I almost think they are mahogany. They can be mistaken the way the grain looks, but it's actually a rosewood or in that family, and certainly it gives out that sound, that real deep kind of a sound to it. So yeah, that was another question that came up. Yeah, it's a good one, I think. Um, let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so let's do this. We're running out of time because I wanted to keep it down to 30 minutes. I want to make sure there's no questions here I missed. Thanks for putting up with me looking here. I should have somebody here watching my questions. Okay, so here we have it. Let me bring this up. I've got this ready to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a giveaway right now. And I was going to do a question. And the question was, I'm not going to do this question, but I thought it was really interesting. Does anybody know the most expensive guitar that ever sold? And I'll tell you what it was. It sold for $2.8 million. It's not a acoustic guitar though. I don't know if anybody knows that, but that's not going to be our question. Uh, I don't know if anybody knows. I don't have a response on that. Okay, well, I'll just tell you. Actually, Fender made it, and it was a Reach Out to Asia Stratocaster that was made in 2004. Yeah, I think that they called it the Asia Stratocaster. It was made for to help the casualty victims of the tsunami that happened in 2004. But it sold for $2.8 million. Absolutely amazing. Oh wow. Oh, that's neat. That's neat, Billy. Okay, so but that wasn't going to be the question, but I have the question here. So here's what you have to do. If you want to participate, I'm going to be watching your comments. So be ready with your fingers. Okay, so I'm gonna give this away to the first person that can answer this question. Okay, now you have to subscribe and you got to like the video. So hit those right now before we get started. Okay, I want to make sure that you hit the like button, and then also everybody hit your like button on your video screen right now. And then if you haven't subscribed, do so. Okay, so here it is. Okay, you ready? Now I don't think this is a tough question, but we'll see. Um, but I did a little search trying to find out kind of the whole thing of the most hidden gem of acoustic guitar right now, a guitar that is considered a hidden gem. And so I checked it out, and I found several places. They're kind of some people call them underrated or sleepers. And so I was wondering if you can tell me the name, and I have it written down over here. And somebody could argue that that's not true, but it doesn't matter. It's the one I have written down. Okay, that's going to be the right one no matter what. So, and it's on the top of the list, and it's considered a sleeper. And I think it's true because when I went on the last road trip, someone got really upset because I passed this guitar up several times. I just didn't play it. And it's true. I didn't think much of it. And I wish I didn't now. So, does anybody know what that guitar manufacturer and series? There's a series with that comes with it. Anybody want to give it a try? You can just guess. They're manufacturers. These are very common manufacturers. Acoustic. Yes, it's acoustic guitar. You can just go ahead and nope, it's not Cordoba. Yes, that's it right there. Polina and David. You got it right there. It's the FG. Yes, it's and that is exactly it. Okay. So we already got it. We got somebody that picked it up already. So Polina and David, whoever you are, wherever you are, send me an email. Okay, you got to get the email. It'll be underneath the caption of this and other videos. Send me an email with your address, and I'll send you these things. Okay, all right. Well, that was fast, but yeah, it came up the Yamaha of all things, the red labels, the FG series. They're kind of like retros of the 60s guitars that were made in Japan. And they're solid wood guitars. And I did get a chance to play one um, when when I went to the uh, the last guitar store that I went to. What was the name? It was in Concord, California, and I got a chance to play it. And I was really blown away by it. I mean, it played really, really well. So I'm looking forward to finding some more Yamahas in the future. I will not be passing them up. Yeah, when I was a kid, when I was young, playing guitar, Yamaha, if you had one, that was a big deal. You couldn't afford Martins, but if you got a Yamaha, you still were getting a good deal. And so, yeah, I remember that their name was more well known than it is today. But I think it's coming back. I think they're coming back. But let me give you some of the other names of sleepers. There's another one. There's several on here, but Yamaha was the number one rated. This was in a guitar magazine. But Tanglewood, Alvarez, Recording King, Seagull, Eastman, Blue Ridge, Guild, and Larrivee. They consider these underrated. I don't know. I thought Larrabee, man, they're awesome, and certainly Guild. But Blue Ridge, I'd agree. You don't hear much about Blue Ridge guitars. Um, the Takamine P7. Yeah, I'll be watching for that. I'll write it down, Billy. Thanks. You have your Yamaha. You got it in '82. Oh, I imagine that's really something. Yeah, Eastman. I've not played a lot of Eastman guitars, but I've been looking at some of them, and they're just absolutely beautiful. The woods on them are just gorgeous, and I like the small body guitar, so I'm going to be looking for some Eastmans, small body Eastmans, to get a chance to play. Can't buy them all, but I can play them. Okay. Yes. So yes, that's great. Don't forget Pollyanna. That's it. Pollyanna and David. Don't forget to send me your address, or I can't send you this gift. But you did get it. Okay. All right. Um, let's see. Cool tube. Oh yeah, I heard about the cool tubes, Billy, and yes, actually a long time ago. I every time I'd go play I was looking for the cool tube pickups, and anytime I got a chance to play it, a Takamine, it had one of their lower end pickups in it. So I've yet to play a cool tube. So that's something I'll be watching for. But yeah, I do agree though that Tanglewood's another one I've not played. I don't. That was second on the list. Does anybody know about the Tanglewood guitars? I have no idea, but evidently they're a sleeper. They're underrated. So, and Seagull, I don't think they're underrated. Those are great guitars. I think they're awesome. But anyways, I am surprised to see it on the list. Um, uh, you've never played. Let's see, never played a carbon fiber guitar. Do they have a real guitar sound? Okay, well, I've owned Rain Song, and probably was my favorite. So it depends on the guitar. I have an Emerald right now. I've played McPherson's, and I wasn't blown away by it. I mean, it's good guitar, but I didn't like the way it felt, the action on it. But the sound was nice, and I've played. Uh, let's see, the Rain Song, and of course I have the Emerald, and they kind of have a, I don't know, I call it kind of a piano sound. They don't really sound woody, but I like the sound. I really do. I guess that I've yet to play the. I think it's called the close guitars. Are kind of like coming up since Rain Song closed out, and I hope to visit that factory this year. Um, it's somewhere near Salt Lake City. Okay. Um, let's see. So I think that's it. I'm going to have to close it right here. And so don't forget, if hit that like button, okay, everybody, and hit the subscribe. And Pollyanna, don't forget to send me your email. And I think uh, I think I'm going to have to. I'll have to end it right here, Billy. I'll come back on that question the next time, or maybe on my next video I'll answer that. Okay, so I'm going to end it here, and I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are in this world. And I don't, here we go. How do we get out of this thing? Ah, well, I would end it if I could figure out how. Maybe it's here. There's a pop out chat, send feedback. Oh, here it is. All right, see you later.